I want to talk about a little more about Vonnegut. Just some bit of a theme in many of his novels, really. I've read Slaughterhouse-Five, Slapstick, Hocus Pocus, Cat's Cradle, and the Breakfast of Champions, and now I'm reading Deadeye Dick. And then after this, I'll read Galapagos. So the thing I want to talk about in this video is pretty much about this watch out for life kind of theme in his writings. If I can find the, and I say watch out for life because in this book he does. I'm actually halfway through it, but I'm not entirely through it yet. I'm halfway through it. He does talk about he does say at the beginning of this novel. To watch out for life, really, what it says. Maybe it's in the preface. Maybe if I can find it. Yeah, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. The whole thing is, in all of his books, he does talk about how the world is a very messy place and a very risky place to be in, first off. And in Slaughterhouse-Five, he does talk about this. He has this kind of anti-war theme going on, and how the wars in themselves are a very risky part of this world. Slaughterhouse-Five has a lot about the world being a really messy and risky place to be in. Slaughterhouse-Five Slapstick is pretty apocalyptic, and everything just went south from there. And it was actually a virus in that book that killed people. Sorry if I spoiled something for you. And the whole thing is, oh wait, what about Hocus Pocus? That was another book where things just went south. In every single book of his that I've read so far, things just go south. Okay, things get bad. And yeah. In the Breakfast of Champions, things also went bad. Every single novel I've read by him, everything just goes bad. So there's a theme in this book that the world is a very messy place and it's very difficult to be in, and that you should watch out for life because it will damage you. He gives very many different stories and things about how things happen to people, basically. People in the wrong place at the wrong time, and just people who are innocent bystanders who have horrible things happen to them. And, it's just interesting to, kind of see things the way he does as to how everything is just really, really messy. How things are, just things are either apocalyptic or things just go south or are south. In this book, hopefully I won't spoil something for you. At the beginning, he's called Deadeye Dick because his father lets him clean the guns. He has tons and tons of guns. His father makes him clean the guns, and it's sort of a rite of passage for him as a man or a boy. And he's at the top of the house where there's a little cupola where the gun room is, and he takes the Springfield, fires it above the houses, and it hits a pregnant woman. On the top floor of her house, and kills the woman and her baby of a mother of four and a husband. And that is just another way of how things went south, because that was a horrible downturn, because his family was really, really rich and really, really prosperous, and then after that happened, everything just went south. They lost everything, and it was just, he comes to this conclusion that he shouldn't desire anything. He should just stay where he is, not want anything. He's caused people enough trouble. He's caused his family and the family of the wife he killed lots of trouble. So I don't know. It's just there's a theme I just wanted to discuss here of how not only because of what people do. I'm gonna do a last video here where I'm gonna talk about human stupidity in his books. There's just an element or a theme in all of his writings about how the world is a very ambiguous and absurd place. It's almost existentialist, almost is, about just how things are so messed up, and how things are going to get more so messed up, and how it's a risky place to be in, and how the world is going to do its number on you. So, thank you. If you think I've misinterpreted something, or anything you want to talk about, because I'm doing these newer literature videos because I want to, I guess, have more people put in their own interpretation, or what they've gotten from certain novels, and thus go from there. And because being the deconstructionist thinker that I am, thinker through people like Deadeye, there's no one interpretation that is canonically true for any work. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about any of his novels, really. So thank you.